At the summer of 1997, the WNBA kicked off its inaugural season, and the greatest city and the most beautiful city known to the universe and mankind, Houston, Texas, will be blessed with a three-headed monster with Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, and Cheryl Swoops. Tina Thompson was a forward, drafted out of the University of Southern California, where she made her name in the Pac-10. Then you would get Cynthia Cooper, a, an Olympic gold medalist, and what people would equate to Michael Jordan now of today. And then Cheryl Swoops, big legend. Even though she went to Texas Tech, we ain't doing no tripping. This is the roster for the first season of the Houston Comets, and there's a name that is very important. Kim Perrott. Love Kim Perrott. In the first season of the Houston Comets' existence, they would dominate, kinda. 18-10 is cool, but they would end up making it to the first ever WNBA championship, where they would run into the 17-11 New York Liberty, led by two Hall of Famers in Rebecca Lobo and the Queen, Teresa Weatherspoon. I gotta show you a highlight of her, even though this is really about the Comets. She hit a real big shot. The first ever championship game, or the first championship series, rather I should say, would end in the Houston Comets becoming victorious, beating the New York team the same way the Rockets beat the Knicks. Cynthia Cooper, the great USC Trojan, the Olympian, will be named Finals MVP, averaging 28 points per game. The second season, the 1998 season, the Houston Comets will be 27-3. Why you want to start scratching when I'm doing a video? Led by Coach Van Chancellor. There's a picture with Kim Perrott, the great, another very vital, important piece to the Comets championship run. They would end up playing the Phoenix Mercury, where they would sweep them 2-0. Once again, 2 seasons, 2 chips. Dynasty. 1999 will see another dominant season from the Houston Comets, where they will play a familiar foe in the New York Liberty, beating them 2-1. But this is one of the greatest shots ever in the history of the WNBA. Remember, I told you at the beginning, Teresa Weatherspoon hit a big shot. Houston was up by 2 seconds left. Confetti was already falling from the ceiling, and Teresa Weatherspoon would drain this 3-point shot to extend the series. Now, of course, the Houston Comets would win the next game, but that was a scary moment for Houston Comets fans. Even with the scary moment occurring, the Houston Comets were able to win the next game and beat the New York Liberty, winning their third consecutive WNBA championship and the second one against the New York Liberty. The next season, 2000, will be another dominant performance from the Houston Comets, ending the regular season with a 27-5 record, second in the WNBA's Western Conference. And once again, they will make it to the finals, and once again, they will play against the New York Liberty. But this time, the games were a lot more physical. I would imagine that the New York Liberty at this point were tired of losing to the Houston Comets. The only team that I can think of that has this much success but couldn't win the championship game was another New York team in the Buffalo Bills. Even though this was a physical game, of course, the Comets will come out on top. Cheryl Swoops will have a game where she scored 31 points, helping them beat the Liberty in overtime, en route to the Houston Comets having their 4th consecutive championship. If you fast forward to 2008, that will be the last season of the Comets' existence. According to reports, the owner, Hilton Koch, mismanaged the funds of the team, a guy who was a well-known figure in the city of Houston for selling furniture. He tried to sell the team for $10 million, but was unable to find a buyer. And with him unable to find someone to purchase the team, the Houston Comets, the greatest dynasty in WNBA history, and the Houston fans were left heartbroken as the WNBA decided to get rid of the Houston Comets. There's really no immediate urgency to bring the Houston Comets back to the city of Houston, And possibly, just like when the Oilers left, even if the city does get another basketball team, they might not even be named the Comets. Sad to see a dynasty end like this, but as a Houstonian, I'm thankful for all the memories that the Comets gave the city. Really, the greatest champion this city has ever seen.